Welcome to our channel. My name is Gerald Kiambi again. Happy New Year, Happy New Month, Happy Valentine's Day. Before we start, I want to say congratulations to ourselves for having achieved over 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting us in whichever way you've done it. Viewing, subscribing, sharing the link to people. We want to say thank you. So, let's start. Inhale confidence, exhale doubt. Today, we want to continue with a series of discussions between the differences between a man and a woman. It's a simple discussion whereby we are saying that every provision is fueled by a vision. So where there is a vision, there is a way. Where there is a way, there is provisions to be provided, either by nature or by God or by friends, and it will come to pass. So every human being is unique and endowed with gifts and talents that are different from any other. Just like trees behind me have seeds that were planted and now they are bigger trees that you can see behind there. Every thought, every desire, every feeling is a seed that you plant either to yourself or to another person's life. So this will influence other people either knowingly or unknowingly. So the Hindus and the Christian perspective of this is called the karma notion. Karma notion is simply means that whatever you sow, whatever you plant, you will one day harvest or reap. So if you sow negativity, you get it in abundance. If you sow positivity, of course you'll get it in abundance too. So your vision comes from your thoughts, and these thoughts will of course directly influence your actions and your deeds. So we are saying that for every action in nature, there is an equally opposing reaction. This was said not by me, by Newton. That is the third motion principle that he said that if an action is done to you, your reaction will be equally opposing to that. That's why you can tell that when new things come, we of course seem to resist change, because in nature when a force comes to you, you tend to equip yourself with a resistance force. We are saying that life is a process, and every process has steps that needs to be followed, and for every step that needs to be followed, there are of course certain deeds and actions that you need. So we are saying in simply that every need that you have triggers an action, and this action results into an experience which results into excellence when the seed that was sown was a positive action. So from this we say that all men seem to be more factual or fact-based. They have goal orientation in their mind. They think one way and a straightforward way. They are decision makers, and of course they are leaders. In the contrast, therefore, the women in their lives, they are rational beings. They are good listeners. They have a multiplier effect of every seed that you give them. Every provision you give them, they multiply it. And then they are also homemakers. So through these dynamics of every woman, therefore, the global dynamic states that most women seem to live longer than men. So it begs the question, why? And some research have been done, and it has been found out that good interpersonal relationships between women and men and women, they have enabled every woman have that empathetic attitude that men lack. So we have to learn it as men. So the longevity of life compared to men, therefore, could be as long as they are not lonely. Remember, you can be alone within a crowd, and you can lonely when you are alone. So all these dynamics enable the man to have stress, and then when you have stress, there are chemicals in the body that trigger most of the diseases. We call them lifestyle disorders, that they can be hindered by being stress free. So most of the women also believe that every behavior by every man is an imperfection. It has a problem and needs a quick fix, which the men counterparts believe that every fix that is required in their life or in any other object should be done when it is broken. So unfortunately, most of the people unconsciously need to resist the change. And the remedy, therefore, is correct timing and considerate involvement of the persons to be able to influence their thoughts, their actions, their deeds, and their desires. So what we are saying here is that every healthy person who desires prosperity, for example, requires to update their mind, to update their soul, to update their physics, that is their physical body, through exercising and dieting. And they have to always go back to their heart. Remember, it is said that the heart is the opening of one's soul. When everything comes to the heart, especially the empathy we are talking about from the women perspective, it enables you create interpersonal relationships that last longer than yourself, and that is where legacy come in. So we are saying this in conclusion, that every man needs better ways to show care and empathy to the women in their lives, while every woman needs better ways to demonstrate their trust and true submission to the men in their life. So as we enter into the Valentine season and you are saying I love you, let it come from your heart, not your mind. Comment, subscribe, share, and know that you are loved. Happy Valentine's season to everyone, and let's all practice our deeds from the heart. Thank you so much, and happy Valentine's again.